All right, good afternoon. Delighted to see so many members of the media. Thank you so much for being with us here at WakeMed Soccer Park for what is another historic day and what has been several historic days back to back. And to set the table, and without further ado, to welcome you officially, I give you the President and General Manager of the Carolina Railhawks, Kurt Johnson.
Good morning. Thanks everybody for relatively short notice, busy week for those of you who were out here last night. To regroup and get up and get yourselves here. I very much appreciate it. Personally, I'm thrilled this day has come. We have 20 years worth of professional soccer history. I've watched a lot of it up close and been directly involved with many of those years. Been in this community most of the last 40 years. Professional soccer in North Carolina has never seen a night like last night. The game, the event, and the introduction were in our national and global stories. We can have that in the Triangle every day. Soccer will be a leading story in our daily lives here. North Carolina deserves, and many believe needs, a nationally recognized, internationally respected championship professional soccer team. Our owner, Steve Malik, has a vision that takes us to the highest levels of soccer. But words don't get you there, as you all know. Actions get you there. Last night's game, event, and announcement are tangible steps toward all North Carolina soccer fans, Anglo, Latino, European, South American, wherever you're from, getting what they want. A team, an organization in North Carolina that they can wrap their arms around and passionately support on a daily basis and unite the hundreds of thousands of soccer fans in North Carolina. Ultimately, it's about the players on the field. And today we are welcoming one of the most respected, successful players of his generation as the newest Railhawks signing. Someone that will help us reach our goals on the field, our winning goals, our championship goals, and off the field. On behalf of our owner, Steve Malik, and all of our Carolina Railhawks players and staff, it's my pleasure to welcome Omar Bravo to the Carolina Railhawks.
Omar Bravo, of course, as you read the press release, you know he's the all-time leading goal scorer for Chivas Guadalajara, 65 caps for Mexico, 15 goals, including 2 in the World Cup. And we now turn over the microphone to hear from Omar Bravo. Omar, delighted to have you.
Gracias. Muchas gracias. Estoy emocionado. Es una nueva etapa para mí. Mi agradecimiento al presidente, al coach, a toda la gente que me ha recibido de una manera excepcional. Siempre quise tener la oportunidad de poder regresar a los Estados Unidos. En realidad ahora se dio esta oportunidad de nuevo y estoy contento, quiero disfrutarlo, quiero jugar. Es lo que mejor sé hacer, quiero divertirme y quiero, como lo dije ayer, darle muchas alegrías a todos los fanáticos de esta región, de este equipo y buscar títulos.
Jorge Acuna will translate.
Thanks everybody for being here. I'm very happy. It's a new time for me. First of all, I want to thank the president, our coach, for this opportunity. It was a great reception yesterday, and all I can say is I want to come out, play, have fun, give the fans a reason to be happy, and most importantly, win championships.
Thank you, Jorge. Thank you, Omar. Of course, Colin Clark, the head coach of the Carolina Railhawks. Colin, your thoughts on the newest signing?
Obviously delighted. You know, when this process started about a month ago, and it's taken a little bit of time, but you know, my first opportunity to have a conversation with Omar about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we talked about, you know, him coming here and what that meant, and just his hunger in his voice for wanting to be here, wanting to play, wanting to be a part of this organization. That excited me, and this was something that, like I said, has taken a little bit of time to come to fruition, but delighted. The important part for me is that Omar gets on the field and starts scoring goals, and we start winning championship, and I'm delighted to have him. He's a top class player, but also a top class person, and we're excited about the future with him.
All right, questions for the media?
I'm gonna ask in Spanish, you can translate. Omar, bienvenido a Carolina del Norte.
Gracias.
Sebastián Uribe, ¿qué pasa, Miguel? Primero de todo, dos preguntitas rápidas. ¿Cómo se da tu salida de las Chivas? ¿Fue decisión personal? ¿Cómo quedó pues tu relación con las Chivas? Y simplemente mandar un saludito a la gente hispana de Carolina del Norte que está ansiosa de verlos.
He wants to know how was his departure from Chivas, and he's asking for him to give a message to all the soccer fans in North Carolina.
Primera pregunta. En realidad fue de común acuerdo. Recuerdo la llamada de Coach Collins, estaba yo en Cancún. Fue la primera vez que fue el contacto. Demostró interés en mí. Y bueno, ¿por qué no ir a donde te quieren? Entonces lo platiqué con mi familia. La decisión fue personal. Se lo hice saber a Matías Almeida, mi ex entrenador, que existía esta posibilidad y que yo quería. Creo que cada quien es dueño de su propio destino. Yo elegí mi destino y creo que está aquí. Espero poder hacerlo de la mejor manera. Y la segunda, a todos los fans Chivas, latinos o hispanos que les guste el fútbol, aquí son bienvenidos, esta es su nueva casa. Espero todo su apoyo siempre. Creo que ya hay muchas maneras de poder llegar y yo estaré encantado de poderles dar una satisfacción.
So just to answer the question, they mutually agreed that it was for the best. When Coach Colin first approached him, it was 3-4 weeks ago when he was in Cancun, and he feels that why wouldn't you want to go where somebody wants you? So he approached the head coach of Chivas. He explained his position and his feeling. He wanted to bring his family and take another challenge. And now his destiny is here, and he's happy to be here.
Omar, ¿cómo estás?
Hola.
¿Cuáles son tus pensamientos en el entorno ya una vez que debutaste ayer, que tuviste la oportunidad de estar en la cancha? ¿Qué sensación te generó ir de la euforia de tu último gol con Guadalajara el domingo pasado a debutar 2 días después?
The question is, Omar, how do you feel after playing your first match? Yesterday, you're coming off from playing a game against Veracruz in LA on Sunday and scoring your last goal. How does that translate to your feelings now?
Son diferentes sensaciones. Evidentemente lo de la Supercopa ya quedó atrás. Lo viví, lo disfruté al máximo. Sabía que era mi último partido y pocos sabían dentro del equipo también. Y acá ayer fue una gran fiesta. Quería estar, quería participar, quería jugar, si el coach no lo permitía, y lo disfruté, mi familia lo disfrutó. Creo que aunque llovió un poco, la pasé fenomenal. Espero que el estadio siempre esté así, y porque a uno como jugador lo motiva que la gente siempre esté eufórica, gritando, apoyando, siempre va a ser lo mejor para un jugador. Evidentemente hay muchos sentimientos encontrados, muchos años en Guadalajara, 3 etapas distintas, ya está, ya quedó atrás, la vida sigue, espero disfrutarlo lo mejor posible y seguir adelante.
The Super Cups in the past, he enjoyed it. Not a lot of people knew that he was coming to North Carolina. Only a few teammates knew on the coaching staff. So it was an exciting game, but it's in the past now. I'm here. It was celebration. Last night was celebration here. The atmosphere was great. I enjoyed playing. I wanted to play, and when the coach allowed me to play, is what I was expecting to do. It's motivating to see so many fans in the stadium. Expect to continue to see many fans in the stadium, and that's about it.
Es todo.
Jorge, he's working over.
Tengo 3 preguntas, Gabriel Castañón, de La Conexión. 3 preguntas, si me permites hacértelas separadas. Yo tengo 2 preguntas para Omar y una para el coach Tony. Primero, somos una comunidad latina que está creciendo, casi 100,000 latinos en Raleigh. ¿Qué expectativas hay para ellos futbolísticamente?
The question was, this is a community that is growing. The Latino community is growing. It's almost 100,000 Latinos in the area. What do you expect what do you expect to provide them?
Para mí,
Sí.
que sean muchos más, evidentemente. Creo que cualquier jugador que puede llegar al equipo siempre tiene esa responsabilidad social, más allá si son latinos, americanos o de cualquiera otra. Cuando llegué ayer dije que mi compromiso era grande, no solamente es la parte de la cancha, sino también todas las labores sociales que puedas en lo que tú puedas aportar, y siempre y cuando tenga los tiempos necesarios daré todo lo que sea de mi parte como futbolista, como profesional, para poder involucrarme con todas las áreas en las que yo puedo ayudar, ¿no? Como tú bien lo mencionas, está creciendo, no solamente aquí, considero en todos los Estados Unidos, y es mi idea, me gusta mucho la docencia, me gusta mucho enseñar, y estoy en una etapa quizá donde ya también esté viendo cómo poder ingresar, ¿no?, al área de quizá en un futuro poder ser entrenador, si así lo considero en su momento.
Not only me, every player that comes to the area has to be committed with the community. We have to be responsible. We're players not only on the field but also outside of the field. So, as I said yesterday, my commitment it's really big, and I want to give everything out to the community. I am at the stage in my career where I want to be more involved into coaching, into teaching the young community,
Maybe.
the young players.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm still trying to learn and to understand if that's what I'm looking to do, but I'll be here to do anything I can to get involved with the community as long as the time allows it.
Pues go ahead. Omar, bravo, bienvenido a Carolina Norte.
Gracias.
Felicidades, ayer conocí tu familia, muy linda, por cierto. Tengo una pregunta. ¿Crees que no se te estaba dando el trato? Bueno, antes Alexis Padilla de la Mega, pero el trato que merecías como jugador en Chivas por el actual técnico y también por el dueño del equipo, a una institución a la cual tú le has dado tanto, ¿no? Y la otra pregunta sería si piensas retirarte acá o te gustaría retirarte acá en esta institución.
First of all, welcome. Got a chance to see your family. It was nice to meet them all because like a nice family. How do you feel that Chivas treated you as you were leaving? Do you feel disrespected by the team, by the coach, by the owner? That's the first question.
Creo que, como dije hace un momento, fue de mutuo acuerdo. El trato, no, eso siempre quedará a criterio de la gente. En realidad, la vida continúa. Guadalajara para mí, con mucho respeto lo digo porque no se salga de contexto, ya está atrás. Esta es mi nueva experiencia deportiva. Yo la quise, la quiero y la quiero disfrutar también. Y mi agradecimiento fue total a los millones de fanáticos que tienen las Chivas. Entiendo que el fútbol es de momentos y yo consideré que era el momento de irme. Creo que mi relación hasta el último día, que fue el domingo pasado, fue excepcional, con un gran vestidor y un gran entrenador al que quiero y admiro mucho.
As I said earlier, it was mutually agreed decision. Guadalajara was a really important team for me, but with all the respect, it's now the past. Now I'm committed to be here. I want to enjoy this new era in my career, enjoy what I'm doing. I want to thank the millions of fans that Chivas has around Mexico and around the world. They've been great, but also, as until the last day, my relationship with all the players, staff, was excellent. I want to thank them for that. And with the coach.
Two quick questions for the front office. First, am I going to interpret what he said to mean you made a recruiting trip to Cancun?
I wish. No, that didn't happen.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That was the most important question. The second for Kurt is the press release about Omar coming here says that the Railhawks acquired him. Does that mean he is here on a transfer or on a loan, or what is the nature of his presence contractual?
Yeah, it's a loan. It's a multi-year loan.
Multi-year guaranteed or options, or is there recall provisions? What is it?
It's a multi-year loan.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Omar, bienvenido. Héctor Valencia, con la estación de Radio La Ley.
Gracias.
Dejando el pasado, como dices, atrás, vamos a ver el futuro. ¿Te considerarías como una puerta o el contacto para que jugadores mexicanos volteen a ver este mercado, especialmente la NASL, y puedan venir a jugar también en esta liga que se está convirtiendo más competitiva cada día?
It's a good question. Es muy buena pregunta porque... Sí. No.
No. Leaving the past, as we said, I mean, let's go to the future. Do you consider yourself an ambassador? Do you want to open the door to many other Mexican players to come out and play here in this league, which has become really competitive over the last few years?
Decía que es muy buena pregunta porque en México existe otra quizá perspectiva de la Liga de los Estados Unidos, no solamente la NASL, sino también de la MLS, en cuanto a la competitividad o el nivel de la liga. Creo que ya estuve un año antes en Kansas City y solamente el jugador mexicano cuando viene o el latino a jugar se da cuenta de la competitividad del fútbol, la velocidad del juego frontal y a veces lo complicado que puede ser adaptarse al estilo de juego. Es bueno saberlo, no es fácil, hay que estar aquí y vivirlo. Entiendo que no se le dé quizá esa importancia en México porque obviamente es el deporte más popular de mi país pero no es nada fácil. Creo que ojalá se pueda abrir la puerta a muchos jugadores mexicanos y es la única manera de mostrarle a los demás que acá hay buen fútbol.
As you said, it's a good question. In Mexico, generally speaking, Mexicans have a different perspective as to what U.S. soccer is, not only about with the NASL or with MLS. I played in the past with Kansas City, and I've seen that there is a certain level of maybe ignorance from the fan as to what it is the style of play. You don't realize the level of competitiveness that there is until you get over here and you have to challenge yourself on a day-to-day basis to the style of play. Hopefully, it's not easy to adapt for a player to adapt to this style of play, but hopefully by me coming over here, we're going to open the door to other players. The level of speed is really quick as well, so hopefully me coming over here is going to help out open the door for many other players.
What recruiting question? Can you talk a little bit about how this all came about from this conversation and then to Kurt about how you bring it all together to get it?
Yeah, I get a lot of obviously emails and inquiries on a daily basis from players that are interested in coming here, and agent approached us with a number of players, to be honest, and Omar's name stood out to me, and obviously with some of our problems in the end of the spring season, we're looking to add someone of proven quality who's a goal scorer, and we've got that with Omar. So that's how it started. Approached the agent and started the conversations, and very happy to say that we've been fruitful and we've got him here.
And Kurt, where do you take it?
I'm going to let Jorge translate that, and then I'll answer your question.
He asked how did en español, él preguntó cómo. Él preguntó que cómo se dio la llegada de Omar. Es fácil, nosotros siempre estamos buscando talento y él se mantiene en contacto en el día a día con diferentes agentes, siguiendo jugadores por la posición en la que estábamos al final de la temporada, la que nos hacía falta un jugador ofensivo. Apenas él vio el nombre de Omar, le llamó la atención y es un jugador de respeto, con mucho talento que nos puede traer, nos va a aumentar el nivel de juego.
Yeah. So how did it kind of all come together? Yeah. So it's kind of silly for me to be sitting in the middle because certainly Colin, it doesn't happen without Colin, Nick Platter in the back of the room, our director of operations, and Jorge, and most importantly, Steve. This is something that would not have been possible in the past 20 years of history of pro soccer in North Carolina. Steve, part of his vision is to bring world-class players to our organization and win an ASL championship. Colin was very aggressive in seeking out Omar through his agent. Nick was a huge part of the process, and I just try to help tie it all together. So it's a comprehensive group effort, and quite honestly, it came together more quickly than I've probably seen any other major transaction in my career.
So you got a quick answer from the owner?
Yes, very quick answer. Yes.
When we talk about these types of transactions in professional sport and dealing with other professional teams, obviously terms weren't disclosed as accurate, but the owners made a commitment for one player. Can that be more players? Usually it's one and done, or the history's been there's been marquee players with one coming in and a couple of years and then trying another one. Is this something that, with the door being open now, that could have others come through as soon?
First of all, I want to be respectful to the group. Is everybody speak English here or no? Everyone speak English? So we don't have to translate the... You okay? Everybody okay? Seriously, we'll translate. Good? Okay, speak now, forever hold your peace. Okay, so is this the end or is this the beginning? I think this is the beginning. I think this is Railhawks 2.0 we talked about when Steve Malik became the owner. We mirror the rest of the United States, places like Kansas City, places like Portland, that in the last 5-8 years have become international soccer cities, nationally recognized, internationally recognized, and we will do that here. And that means bringing great players.
You and then right over here. Okay, thank you. And then you. Thank you.
Muy buenas tardes, Omar Bravo, Walter Gómez de la agencia F.
Buenas tardes.
Bienvenido aquí a Carrera del Norte.
Buenas
Bueno,
tardes.
se habla mucho, Juancho, hablando de tu presente, de tu presencia, y tú, son dos preguntas. Primero, ¿consideras una mochila, una presión, que cuando se acabe esta luna de miel de presentación, los focos están en el talento de Omar Bravo? ¿Cómo lo tomás? Y segunda pregunta, ¿está bien? Dejaste atrás el tema de Chivas, aquí sabemos que hay muchos fanáticos de América, correcto. ¿Cómo conquistar los corazones ahora de las Águilas de América?
Los americanistas.
Sí.
It's two questions. First question is, how do you feel? Obviously, your presentation was yesterday, but what's going to happen in a few weeks? Do you feel any pressure after the love and from the fans is over? And then question two is, obviously you're coming up from a background with playing for Chivas, and there's a lot of fans from Club America over here, which is the biggest rival. How are you going to be able to make them fall in love with you?
Bueno, lo de la luna de miel y eso, aclarándolo, tanto el coach como el presidente saben que no soy mucho de poses ni de estas cosas. Pocas veces hablo con los medios, con todo respeto. Solo me gusta jugar, lo vuelvo a decir, ¿no? Y disfrutar. Comprendo que esto es una noticia y estoy aquí por eso. En realidad, lo otro, no hay colores. Somos mexicanos y ya estoy en otro equipo, ¿no? Entiendo que es una rivalidad eterna en México, pero hay un dicho en México, ¿no? Que dice, goles son amores, ¿no? Y a un delantero se le juzga por goles.
First of all, the coach and the president and everybody knows that I'm not kind of the person who kind of likes the show. I don't like to be seen as speaking. I regularly speak to media on a day-to-day basis without no disrespectful way. I'm here to play. I'm here to have fun, and that's why I'm here. So I want to do good.
Sorry.
In soccer, in sports, there's no colors, you know, and we're all Mexicans. We're all the same. There's a phrase known that it says you fall in love with the goals.
Goles son amores.
Goles son amores. You fall in love with the goals. So that's what he's trying to do.
I like that phrase.
We all like that phrase very much. Okay,
Some of us never score any goals, though. That's the problem.
Well said. Two more
You.
questions, and I know also there's some one-on-one interviews set up as well, and Omar is going to be here a little bit, and also I do want to let everybody know that we will have lunch served right next door after this as well. So I promise these two down here. Go ahead.
All right, so when your agent comes to you and says, these are the options you have before these teams are interested, when you're looking at that, what makes you think, you know, I'm going to go to that team in the tiny little town of Derry, North Carolina? What made you decide?
¿Lo vas a traducir en español? Fue fácil porque, repito, ¿por qué no ir a donde te quieren? En realidad existía el interés, lo platiqué con mi familia, que es lo más importante para mí, y por respeto y porque también lo quiero, a mi ex entrenador Matías Almeida, porque él debía estar enterado que existía la posibilidad de irme. Era, creo, las personas más importantes a las que se lo tenía que comunicar. Existía el interés, quiero, y el respeto a los conductos adecuados para poder anticipar mi salida.
It was an easy decision, as I said before. Why not going where they want you? Spoke to my family. They're the most important thing for me. Also spoke to the coach of the team. He deserves to be in the loop as to how I'm feeling. Has to be respectful and have to respect the different channels and the different people involved into the situation. So it was an easy decision. There's interest. I just jump on it.
Okay, yes, sir.
Omar, bienvenido.
Gracias.
Mucha admiración y respeto.
Gracias.
Dices que querías venir a Carolina. También la afición estaba ávida de un jugador mexicano, lo pedían a gritos. Felicidades al coach, felicidades al presidente, también al dueño. Eres el primer mexicano jugando en los Carolina Railhawks. ¿Cuál es tu presente? Hiciste la pretemporada con Chivas, jugaste la Supercopa. ¿Cómo estás futbolísticamente para estar en el terreno de juego?
100%.
Preparado.
I'm ready.
Gracias, bienvenido.
Gracias.
I'll just ask the question.
100% is
Gracias.
the answer.
You said you wanted to come over here. You're coming off a preseason with Chivas. You just played the Supercopa on Sunday. How do you feel right now with your soccer level? The answer was. Say it again.
100%. I'm ready.
Television media, any questions in the back? Okay, we'll take one more right here.
Para el coach Colin,
Yep.
está trayendo a un crack que tiene un estilo de juego muy definido. ¿El equipo se adapta a Omar o Omar se adapta al equipo?
You're bringing a superstar. Is this a situation where the team has to adapt to Omar's play, or Omar is going to adapt to the team?
The team welcomed Omar last night, and you know it was a great to see. They recognize, you know, you see him as a superstar. We see him as a soccer player that's going to help us win championships. And I know Omar will be the first to say it. He just can't wait to get on the field and play. And I think it's going to be a great relationship.
The team welcomed him last night. You know, el equipo lo recibió ayer cuando nosotros lo vemos como un jugador. Yo sé que los aficionados lo ven como una superestrella, pero nosotros lo vemos como un jugador que nos va a ayudar en la cancha y que nos va a ayudar a traer campeonatos al triángulo.
En una opinión. Siempre será más fácil que un jugador se adapte al equipo. Siempre. Que un plantel a un jugador.
It's always easier for a player to adapt to the team than for the team to adapt to the player.
All right, finally, Kurt Johnson, your opening comments were as good as I've ever heard. Your final comments before we go to lunch, it was a fantastic message.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm just appreciative for the day. A lot of people in this community have worked for years and years. I mean, youth soccer started here about 40 years ago, right? And there have been coaches and volunteers and media and general managers and owners and facilities and all. When things come together and you see the progress, that's gratifying to me. So I'm thrilled to be a part of it, to have a head coach that coaches to the level that a player like Omar would want to be a part of our group, and a staff, and onward and upward. We've got more to do, and I believe we will reach Steve's goals.
All right, Kurt, Colin, Omar, welcome. Jorge, thank you for a great job. Jorge, Marco, and Kelly can help you with interviews. Lunch will be served. Most importantly, thank you to all of the media for your fine attention. It's a pleasure being with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody.